Master storyteller Satyajit Ray once said in an interview that he often feels quite alone, despite his work and people around him, but there is nothing that makes existence difficult. Said about loneliness that before his death, Kishore Kumar was overcome by loneliness. We could be heard talking to trees to overcome loneliness. From Rabindranath to Dante, loneliness was related to many great people in the world. You too feel alone? You don't feel alone. Satyajit Ray, Kishore Kumar, or you. One thing is clear, no one has been able to make any real progress by fighting the giant monster called loneliness. And this feeling of loneliness is so serious. From the mental complexities to the death-centered thoughts, nothing has escaped its limits. From there, the question arises, what is this loneliness? Those who have read Haruki Murakami's The Camellia Sinha may be able to understand this complexity of loneliness. When a person feels a lack of people around them and suffers due to lack, then it is called loneliness. In another way, since humans are all creatures of feeling, loneliness is a feeling of a person where he thinks he is alone. He feels that there is no one to understand him. From there comes isolation and distance from everyone. Such times he wants someone who will understand him, will give validity to his feelings. When he gets such a person, he is desperate to keep that person. If this person ever leaves his life, he starts suffering from loneliness again. A strange emotional black hole is born from loneliness. An emotional black hole is basically a stage of human emotion, where emotional energy is spent for no reason. And this energy is only spent and does not come back. Although prolific author Ahmed said that nature does not like a vacuum. But in the case of people trapped in an emotional black hole, feelings gradually, it is as if it is the law of nature that these people are in emotional isolation. It is not that they cannot address the emotions around them. They gradually withdraw from everything. There can be various reasons behind emotional distress. However, the main reasons are two. When talking about the accident factory of extras or facts, the first thing that comes to mind is the skin around us. At 6 situations. A relationship where only one person is getting everything. He does not give importance to the person on the other side of the relationship. In such cases, the person who is only giving comes to an existential crisis. An imbalance is created. At first, the imbalance is not very complicated. As time goes by, this issue takes a serious turn. The same applies to friendship. Those who just take it from time to time and do not keep the slightest trace. They create a void on the other end. Then the office culture is selfish. Quality or dominating boss, they also play a role as extra instructors, those who suffer from all this. They cannot express their emotions properly otherwise. There is a deficiency inside. From there comes loneliness result emotion. X. Second reason, inner conflict. When talking about inner conflict, 3 elements will come in name: individuality complex, emotional same, negative 3. First of all, individuality complex. People who always suffer from low self-esteem, those who are fighting everyday self-doubt is like a shadow surrounding. Those who always want self-validation from others. This validation basically works to fill the emotional vaccine inside them. Its attention is from everyone, and no matter how much attention it gets, no matter how much love it gets, this void is never filled. The result is emotional. Another main element of emotional distress is emotional chroma. Jibanananda Das said, someone who loves to stir up pain by digging into their hearts. Although no one loves in the place of pain, they still have to face this pain in various ways. People who have lost a loved one, faced bad situations in their childhood, or whose lives have repeatedly experienced betrayal, loss, or neglect, naturally create some emptiness inside them. This emptiness remains for the rest of their lives. Last part, Nordlist. Another reason for negative thinking is excessive negative thinking. People who are afraid of everything and think negatively are trapped in a strange form. Australian writer Rainer Maria Rell said, but there is a way to come. It is possible to get out of this emotional distress if you want to. No matter how hard you try, you cannot get out of this look. If you make some conscious decisions, yes then, but it is very easy to avoid this monster. So first of all, you have to admit that you are in an emotional back room and you are going to get out of here. And the first thing you have to look at is your surroundings, the job you are doing and the people you are associating with. Find out how much they are positively and negatively hampering your emotions. Think about how much loneliness you actually feel and how to remove this loneliness. Give time to plan for it. Prioritize yourself. There will be expectations from the boss in the office. There will be many responsibilities in the family. There will also be toxic people in the friend circle. But whether you take the risk of losing yourself by doing those is your decision. Only you. To do whatever is necessary to keep your mental health good. A healthy boundary with everyone. If you can maintain, then who benefits? Is you know the answer to this? Give yourself time. It's not like you have to go somewhere far away and isolate yourself from everything, but rather be among people. From now on, give yourself a priority in small activities, such as medical care, talking to loved ones, or taking a break from the daily routine. Whatever calms your mind, let it be in your daily routine. You can also challenge the negative thoughts within yourself. Another weapon to fight this monster is called, if a negative thought comes to your mind, you have to bypass it with a positive thought. Although it cannot be mastered in a day, if you try regularly, the negative thought will not be able to sit on your head. It is known to everyone that appreciating all the positive things in life, both big and small, and addressing them through the practice set, you can get out of the emotional turmoil. Cristiano Ronaldo's famous line from the movie Dun Carbode probably remembers this line. Those of us who are fighting with emotional black holes, their main struggle is basically this is the struggle to survive in a difficult fare or a sea without drowning. The struggle to identify your problems and find a way out of them. Those who can do this are the winners of this struggle. And for them, the author of his popular novel, Kafka, said, "When the storm stops, you will not remember how you fought in this storm. You may not be able to say for sure whether the storm has really stopped. But one thing will happen for sure in this whole process. When you come back after handling the storm, you will no longer be the same person. This storm will basically change you. Those who are fighting with the emotional black hole, may their battle end quickly. That is what they want. May the light come and pass. This short period of all darkness in life, may everyone laugh, play, and love."